Hello everybody. So just for S&G, this is a radar. This is where I'm going to fly into. Right now we are in whiteout conditions with 35-mile-an-hour winds. So I'm going to depart Las Vegas and fly into Kansas City. And this is what we'll be landing in. So this ought to be fun. So let's get started. So let's bring up my flight planner. FS Build 2.2. Put in our departure, KLAS. Arrival, Kmci. We're going to land on one left. I think this is runway here. And KLS, I think I'm going to take off 19. And make sure SR is unchecked. SR is stored route. I don't have any stored. And we're going to fly at 29,000 because it's eastbound. East is odd, west is even. 29,000 and auto gen. And it's going to auto gen based on the current cycle. Which you have to download the cycles with NavGraph. I use NavGraph. I'll show that to you. So there's what it exports to. That's all on your options, depending on what all you fly with. Alright, so this is green, so this is the current cycle. But it exports it to my aircraft, my little nav map, FS Build, and FS Navigator. FS Navigator, of course, those of you that have watched in the past know that's my moving map. This is a moving map for Microsoft 2020. So it's current. So we can close that. We are also running real weather, which is active sky evolution. That's this program. Alright, so let's do my route edit in Twitch. So / command edit. Make sure I spelled command right, because I sometimes forget the end. Route. So we're doing KLAS to KMCI. Pmdg B737. Flight level 290. Planned route. And this is the planned route minus the jetways. I don't do jetways. I'll rebuild it with the jetway out of it. And oops, I don't need departure in the right. Well, it's already in the route. You see a dot? That's a Sidon star, y'all. Alright, so command edit route. I'm just checking my typing, make sure there's no typos. Looks good to me. So exclamation route will show you my planned route. It's subject to change as we get there. So right now we're on the Gidget 2 departure, Jayhawk 6 arrival. That's Gidget to departure with the Turker transition. This is Jayhawk 6 with the Emporia transition. Alright guys, so that is done. We'll collapse that. Let's bring up the flight sim. I'm not logging this one for the VA. This is just fun. This is just going to be a fun one. Play in the snow. And I'll show you, because I think my airplane's sitting in Kansas City right now, because flight sim saves the last place I landed. And I did get my Orbix and stuff installed, y'all, so the sim's going to look a little different than last time. Yeah, it's definitely snowing here. So, hold on. My auto throttle engaged. I don't know why, but this plane always starts with the reversers on, and I don't know why. So there you are. We're in Kansas City. So, well, you know, the reversers aren't on. Here's what it looks like when the reversers are on. See? Alright, go to zoom panel. Turn this to 40, flip that up, Go to my radio stack, turn my TCAS on. Close radio stack. And let's turn it on by clicking on that. And let's set up our get everything set up. 250 below 10,000. I'm gonna set it to 245 because it does go over it just a little bit. If I was running FS passengers or something, that would be a hit. Gonna cruise at 29. Set our flaps to 10. Wrong button. That's 4 clicks of the button. See it go to 10. Alright, flaps are 10. Now we're ready to program the FMC. Got that set. So we go FMC. Current AIRAC 2201, which the new one comes out the 24th, I believe. Then we go init. We'll hit this for keyboard input. And you know what? I'm at the wrong airport. Get to the right airport first. KLAS. I don't know if I got the Janet runway or Janet in here or not. I don't think I do. Hold on. No, we'll do this. No, I don't want to go small though. I can't remember I've got the Janet gates in or not. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Janet gates are just off of 19, runway 19 right. I'll show you on the map. This is Janet right here. And I don't have the scenery file in, so we'll take off from right there's fine, and we'll just taxi up and over. Actually, I'll cross right here. Well, this is 19 right. And that's the one that Janet departs and leaves from. Like I said, Janet's right here. I have been in the Janet gates. We flew in there. We had a aircraft layover. We were having maintenance issues and landed in Vegas on our route to Fort Irwin. Had an overnight layover while they fixed the plane, and we slept at the Janet hangar. Excuse me. Alright, so have we built the route yet? And we have built the route. So open LAS to MCI. And we're departing that way. So that's the departure. And then we'll go up here. We're gonna land on one right. Go ahead and drop that into the flight plan. And we'll zoom out and start dropping these in. And there you have it, folks. And I'll click this button to clean up the map. Where it takes all the name tags off the non-route waypoints. There is the planned route. F9 to close that. Alright. Let's get this set up. Reference airport is KLAS. This sets your GPS. Or whatever I can't remember what it's called. I'm having a brain fart right now. Alright, we're doing it. Click on that and oh no, I gotta do the fuel planner. Oh guys, here's this charts page that I posted. This is where you get your free charts. So KLAS, go. We're on the Gidget 2, I believe. Was it Gidget? IAP's all your runway info. Here's your departure. Gidget 2. It's an RNAV departure. So that's page 1. That's page 2. These are in PDFs. And I can't remember what the C means. They changed something, I believe. I think that's what the C means. Something got changed. Yeah, it changed. They've changed the waypoint or something. So these are based on the current cycle, you all. And the cycle's at the top of the page. See, there's your cycle date. So this cycle was good January 27th through February 23rd, 2201. That is year and month. So we're on the Gidget 2. So we're actually going to program the FMC according to this departure, you all. Alright, so. Oh, you would do that. I wonder if I can download. Is there an option to download this? No, I don't want to open it with Microsoft Edge. I want to save it. I forgot what transition we were on. Good thing I left this open. We are the Turker. So we'll get that download. I got to download Adobe. What's it called? Acrobat Reader. I don't like opening PDFs in browser. I used to have a paid version of this, but I don't anymore. I've lost my key. I don't want the ad. No, don't install it. No, don't install it. I gotta find my key. I've got that somewhere. I'll have to get into my mail and get it. I just don't remember what account I bought it on. Save file. Open file. I'm gonna close my browser, but I don't want to do that because of this. Alright, we got part 1 downloaded. Let's download part 2. Download part 2. And guys, again, these charts are free. I know there's flight sim sites out there that charge for them. These are the actual. This is an actual FAA site, you all. They're free. Hey, what's up, Death? Well, I'm getting ready to set up my FMC for a departure, but I'm downloading the PDFs right now, and I think they're done downloading. And I'm installing Acrobat Reader. Did I not download the other one? Oh yeah, there it is. So we're on Federal Aviation Administration's webpage downloading charts right now. And like I said, these are free. I'll put the link in. Actually, if you do exclamation charts, it'll put the link in chat. And then also when I upload this video to YouTube, I'll have the link in the description on YouTube as well. So right now we're prepping for flight right now. There you go. So yeah, go check it out. And you'll land on the search page. You just put the airport ICO in, click go, and all the charts will come up for that airport. All the SID stars, runway info, DP is departures, star is arrivals, and I don't know, AIP I think, or IAP I think is runway info, I believe. I don't know for sure. I got the hiccups. But we're going to leave Vegas and fly into Kansas City. And I'll show you why we're doing it. I'll bring up the local radar. There's the local radar. So this is what we're flying into. Snow. Almost whiteout conditions. I'm looking out the front door. Almost whiteout conditions. Can you see? I don't know if you can see out my door or not. It's probably too bright. But yeah, it's snowing out there, y'all. But that's what we're flying into. So there's the radar. All right, so let's get back to flight sim. I was going to program my FMC, but we're in the Pmdg, of course, my favorite plane. So we've got speed set, we got altitude set, we're programming the FMC. So reserves is always going to be 10. Cost is always going to be 90. Altitude is 29,000. Execute. Go to init. No, go to route. So we're doing KLAS to KMCI. KLAS, KMCI, co-route. Activate, execute, and there it is, y'all. Oh yeah, I gotta get my fuel. That's why I had the fuel planner open. So let's go to my fuel planner and type in KLAS, KMCI, get plan fuel. 41,000, so I go 10 over 51,000. So I want 51,000 pounds of fuel. Actually, I'm not going to go that high because we're going to have a tailwind. So we're going to go 5,000 over, so 46,000 pounds of fuel. I'm not logging it to the site today, y'all, but we actually have a program that sends live data to this web page and logs it. So if I was to log it, there'd be a live strip right here, and then it'd be on the map. And I've had so many people try to get me to do this for American Truck, and I've considered it, but you know how much trouble it was to get all this working? And to get this maps centered based on game data? Yeah. I mean, I'm close. I mean, I might be, it's within 50 meters. But yeah. So we got the, what did I say, 50, 41. Did I say 41? I don't remember what I said now. Gotta do it again. I think it was 41. Oh, I gotta pick the right aircraft anyway. I had the wrong aircraft. Good thing I went back. 737-700. KLAS, which is Vegas, y'all. KMCI, which is Kansas City. Oh, see? Good thing I did go back. Because, well, it doesn't matter anyway because I'm not logging it. But this virtual airline, the fuel you leave with, you pay for. And if you don't burn it or use it, you don't get it back. So 21. So we'll do 21. We'll do 30. We'll do 30,000 pounds. It's not quite 10 over. And they usually do 10,000. The reason reserves is 10. That's 10,000. And that's in case they have to go into a holding pattern. Gives them a couple hours of fuel. So yeah, we'll do 31. So we need 31,000 pounds of fuel. Weight, change fuel. Center tank's on 0 right now. Which if I had my way, I'd leave it that way. There's 17,000. There's 28,000. There's 30,000. We'll just do 50. All right, 31.4. All right, we got fuel now. Now the FMC won't tell me I don't have enough fuel. I love this thing. We don't have a flight number, but I'll just put in 001. All right, so we'll do. I think all I have left to do is takeoff. So flaps will be 10. Press these buttons to auto program based on fuel weight. Oh, that's what I gotta do. I have to do. Oh, I raised my fuel levels, so my takeoff weights are gonna be. Oh no, they're right. They'll be right. Okay. And I don't know why. I had my flaps and stuff already set up, but every time you move your aircraft, it resets your flaps. I've got no keyboard command. Oh, I got no keyboard command because that's on. Again, you have no input if this keyboard button's on. Alright, flaps are set to 10. Fuel is set. Let's set my initial heading. I'm going to go runway heading. Actually, I should have left it where it was at because so what we'll do is we'll fly runway heading and we'll turn out right and then we'll fly back to intercept this waypoint, and then once I cross that waypoint I'll have the FMC take over, or I'll have the FMC take over as we're flying to that waypoint. So I think we're ready. And again, Death warmed up. Thanks for stopping by, man. Damn, this plane is loud. Turn that damn thing off. Turn that damn thing on. We're cruising at 29, so let's set this while we're here. Lights on. Those are all on. And we're going to need the ice, so we'll go ahead and turn it on. No, we don't need it here. We're in Vegas right now. Duh. Alright, zoom out. Joey stick on. Stick is on. So let's look left. Zoom. Back left, zoom. Back right, zoom. Right, zoom. And I think the front's already eyed. Alright guys, I think we're ready to taxi. Flip that on, flip that on. BOR's on, BOR's on. Those are set. Check my altimeter because we are running real weather. Alright guys, we're ready to taxi. So, Bring up my movie map so I can see where we're at on the airport for taxi purposes. We're going to depart. Oh, I forgot, we're departing off of 19. So I can actually take that one waypoint out. So we're going to taxi up here. So let's undock this. Alright, so we need to push back left. Release the parking brake. Shift P2. So it'll push back, tail right. 1 and 2 tells it what direction you want the tail to go. So 2, the tail goes right. 1, tail goes left. That's enough. My wings will clear. Shift P to turn taxi or push back off. And first taxiway and cross over to 19. Right. Like I said, guys, 19 right is the Janet terminal, which is right there. I'll show you Janet parking. Janet parking is right there. Somewhere right there. Right there. That little square right there, that's Janet. So that's Janet right there. And I know this because I've been there. And it's in a high security area. Military only. Military only and Area 51 employees. Or government employees, I'll say. They don't just fly into Groom Lake, they fly other places as well. Well, I hope you're doing well. We're getting snow here. Of course, you all know that because that's what we're going to get ready to fly into. Dash 8 getting ready to land. You can't tell if he's inbound or outbound, but I think he's inbound for 25. AI don't land on the 19s. That's why I'm departing off of them. She don't want to turn. I love this aircraft. As you can tell by my flight log on the page, flightunlimited.net, fun.flightunlimited.net, that most of my flights are logged in this aircraft. But I've got the 600, the 700, the 800, and the 900. But the 700 is my favorite. I've got the 747 400 and 400 freighter, but I don't have them installed. I just did a hard drive wipe 2 weeks ago, and I haven't got everything reinstalled yet. But I did get my Orbix and stuff reinstalled. My Orbix, my Ultimate Terrain. So those of you that were flying with me yesterday, you're going to see some different stuff today. Runway textures are different. taxi signs are different. Alright guys, we can turn right here. I have to use my right of the turn because I don't have my differential brakes set up. Alright. And my instruments are already set up. Make sure this Dash 8. Oh yeah, my cloud textures and everything are different too. You know the Dash 8's flying in and out of Vegas. Like I said, they all land on the 2.5, so I ain't got to worry about them. So I'm pretty sure 19's not open to the public. Alright, we're going to get ready to leave Vegas here, folks. I don't need all the runway, but I'm going to use as much of it as I can. Alright. Speed set, altitude set, flaps set. Don't need this anymore because did I load the flight plan? Yeah, I did. So we are on the, oh, it didn't put it in here. Put it in as a fix. Alright guys, let's throttle up. Hold down the brake, throttle about half. I want to see my engines. Alright, we're half. Now we'll release the brake and slowly apply throttle. Alright. We're going to get a little bit of torque to the right. So we got to compensate for it. Check my altimeter before we
80
get
knots.
V1.
V2.
Alright guys, we're nose up. Positive rate. Gear up. And watching my flap schedule. The yellow line on my speed, that's flap schedule. I'm going to turn right. Flaps in one. That green arc, that's my, that's what I'll be at 29,000 at that arc based on my current rate of climb. We're headed towards the waypoint, so I'm going to go ahead and let the nav have it. FMC's got control, y'all. Flaps in. Gears already up. Lock them down. And we are airborne. We'll raise our flaps at 220. Flaps up. Raise them again at 240. Flaps up. Alright, flaps stored. Check our altimeter again. I get in the habit of checking my altimeter every 4,000 feet or so. And there's the TCAS. You can see the aircraft. They're outside my... If they get inside the circle, I'll get a TCAS warning. That one's 9,000 feet above me. Or 900 feet above me, rather. No, that might be thousands. I can't remember. Might be. No, that's hundreds. Alright, we're through 10. So we can turn off our landing gear, logo, and wings. Flip this to flight. Check our outside air temp. We're good. We don't need de-ice. And we are departing on a, I want to say star, it's not a star. Can't remember what they call a departure. Based on the site that we were on earlier. Alright, man. Death, hurry back. We are flying real weather, y'all. Here, I'll show you the MEDAR for Kansas City. Show you the MEDAR for Kansas City. So, Kmci. So here's the actual MEDAR. Quarter mile visibility. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So, I can't even read all. That definitely says snow, blowing snow. It says snow, blowing snow. Overcast at 800 feet. That's pretty much whiteout. Well, I know it's a whiteout, quarter mile. So this could be a Cat 3 landing, which means the aircraft will, Cat 3, the aircraft auto lands. You don't touch anything until gear are on the ground. But here's the decoded one. Winds 10 and 18 knots. Visibility 0.3, 3/10 of a mile, or 402 meters. Clouds overcast at 200. Overcast at 800. Temperature -7, dew point -9. Precipitation moderate snow. So this is going to be a goodie. Alright, so let's flip this so it locks back to the weather we're flying into. So flaps up, gear up, check our outside air temp, we're good. We've already flipped to the next waypoint. And we're getting ready to cross through 18,000, so we can set our altimeter to 29902. I'll wait till it crosses over. And there we go, 29902. And we'll go to overhead, switch to our center tank. And we're at 29. We're landing at 1,000 feet. I know the elevation at Kansas City is 1,000. Actually 1,024, but this only does increments of 50. So we'll do 1,000. Alright guys, for the most part, the plane does everything. Alright, we're at +1, so I'm going to go ahead and turn my NIIs on. And I'm running a program that does simulate icing. So if you don't turn your anti-ice on, your auto throttle speed thing will freeze up. it will cause your autopilot to quit working, because this will go to 0. The engines will rev up real fast, and you'll actually overspeeding and don't know it. Get up, go to use the restroom, come back, and your plane's gone, because the wings blew off in midair. Oh yeah, we were on the Gidget 2 departure. That's what we were on. I couldn't remember. Yeah, so we were on the Gidget 2 departure. We're on a Jayhawk 6 arrival, which will bring us in from the southwest. And that's the direction the weather's coming from. Is my radar still up? Nope, I took it down. I'll leave it up so y'all can. Oh, that ain't radar. That's my smart cars, which I'm not logging right now. But this is how we log, send data to the web page. You go to the site, you bid on a flight, and then you open that up, and then your flight bid will be on the list. All right, what was I going to do? Radar. My radar and my... Welcome back. Well, I'm going to leave my radar up so you all can see what we're flying into. Put it in motion here. So this is what we're flying into. And we got this. This is GR level 3, guys. This is my storm chasing software. See, they're already reporting 5 inches, and it started snowing at midnight last night. So midnight to now, we've got over 5 inches. I have never seen, this is rain, freezing rain, sleet, snow. I've never seen that shade on a winter radar before, though. So that must be the heavy snow right there. I always thought pink was sleet, though, but it's confusing me a little bit. I'm seeing colors on a winter radar I've never seen before. But this is a cold front. You can tell where the cold front is. And it's coming in from the northwest. And this is all moving northeast. And the cold front's coming in from this direction. But that's what we're flying into. We're going to land right there. That's it. That's Kansas City International Airport right there. So that's where we're headed. So I took off, started my climb out until the FMC was until the aircraft was facing the first leg of the waypoint, or the FMC waypoints. And once the nose was pointed at it, I turned on my FMC and let it have control. So we did a standard instrument departure. All right, we're at cruising altitude within 1,000. I've already switched over to my center tanks. So we'll burn out the center tank first. I use my wings as reserves. Well, Ben, you have a good morning, and may you have a better day. Well, thank you for the biddies, man. Greatly appreciated. I don't get biddies very often. But I don't stream as much as I used to, but I'm starting to get back into flight sim. I took a couple of year break from flight sim because For 20 years, I flew every day. So I'm starting to get back into it. And guys, I'll switch over to 2020 Flight Sim when they get most of the bugs worked out of it. All right, man, thanks. Like I said, it's going to be fun landing in blizzard conditions. Thank goodness I'm landing in an airport I know. Sorry, guys, I smoke on camera. You don't smoke, don't start. Guys, this chat overlay, that's in-game. That is Race Lab's app. It was developed for iRacing, but it works on just about anything. So I don't have to watch OBS. I can just collapse it to my desktop. It uses less resources that way. So I can watch chat right here. And again, guys, exclamation route is my planned route. I do need to add some waypoints though, because I added the airport waypoint or runway waypoints that I don't think got put in here. Yeah, I don't think they did. So let's do that real quick. We'll add them. So let's scroll down to the airport. Open this up a little bit. So Zugor, Z-U-G-O-R. Push that right there. Mama. That goes right there. Let's do dashing, because it's going to go down every time I do it. So dashy goes there. W-N-P-O-W goes here. And then it should be Mama. So we click Mama. Go back. We click there and it moves it up. Then we click Execute. And there we go. So what we did, we just programmed in the runway waypoints. Jayhawk, who's Dashy. Alright. I'm just making sure that my flight plan matches my FMC. And we'll go back to here. Like I said, I know the runway elevation is 1,024. And we want to set our approach altitude. You know what, let's undock this. Dashing. And so this is 1,000 feet, I already know that. See, it's 1,026. We want to be about 3,000 above that. So 4,000 feet is what we're going to set Dashy at. So Dashy will be 250, or no, correction, 180 at 4,000. Execute. Alright guys, FMC's program. Go back to our first page. It's not what I wanted. There we go. And we're cruising at 315. going to bump that up. 330. It won't let me go past the candy cane. I could put 350 in here. It will not let me go above that candy cane. For those of you who don't know, candy cane is overspeed, and you will get an audible alarm. Oh, I was going to show you the scenery since I installed Orbix. Oops, I got keyboard input on. This is what Orbix did to see the nooks and crannies? Those didn't used to be there. Oh, this is Ultimate Terrain. This is what Ultimate Terrain did. Oh, and I put in the contrail mod, so even the AI will have contrails now. That's what Ultimate Terrain did. It put the nooks and all the little crevices in, even the rivers and roads. See, the rivers are even indented now. I got it set to -10. I might change it. I might back it down to -5. Because I think the coastline, some of the stuff on the coastline's in water now. But that's what Orbix and Ultimate Terrain did to the simulator. And I have Ultimate Terrain for US, Canada, and Europe. And it's not free, it's payware. I'm supposed to see contrails on that aircraft, and I don't. Maybe I put the wrong one in. There's two of them. There's one that does just your aircraft, and there's another one that does both. Yeah, I'm not seeing contrails on him. I put in the wrong one. Damn it. He should be on my TCAS as well. There he is. $2,000 below, 2,000 above. And make sure, I think I turned it on early. Make sure my anti-ice was on. I don't want to freeze up. If that freezes up and it goes to 0, my FMC will go nuts. It'll go into a dive. I lit my pipe and took 2 puffs off of it, if that. I might do this flight and do some iRacing today. It depends on what tracks are active this week. Because they change tracks every week, and there are just some tracks I will not race at. Now see, I'm seeing contrails on that one. That's why I didn't see contrails. You don't see contrails on jets. I forgot, engine aircraft don't put out contrails. So yeah, it is working. Alright, cool. Alright, so everything's working. Alright, you hit the 2 key on the noon pad. Centers the airplane. And up on the hat. Because I like to look down a little bit. I like to see what I'm flying over. Alright, guys. We set our altimeter already. Well, we already know what runway we're landing on because I already programmed. Oh no, I haven't programmed it either. So we want to do departure, arrival. Arrival. ILS 1 left. I don't see a Jayhawk 6 for one. There's one, right? But I'm not landing on one right now. I'm going to land on one left. But that's already programmed in, so we're going to leave it alone. Because it's in my flight. It was in my flight plan. I'm looking at the stars. I don't see a Jayhawk 6 for one left. That's what we're doing. Alright, let's clean this up because there's going to be a... I just wanted to pick this runway so it would put the runway info in. We'll move that up. It skips all the other stuff. And we're going to move Bowler up. So if I miss approach, it will fly to Bowler and hold at Bowler. And we'll set that at 250 at 4,000. All right. So if I miss approach, I hit this button. It's a hidden button. It will go around and go and fly to that. Oh yeah, we flew the Gidget 2 Turker departure is what we flew. Like I said, guys, those charts are free, so go check them out. Exclamation charts, which I will do for you. And these are free FAA charts based on the current cycle. US charts. And also, when I leave this video on Twitch for 24 hours, and then I'll upload it to my YouTube channel. And I think, is it exclamation YT? Yes. I started uploading to YouTube because Twitch only keeps them for 60 days, 90 days if you're a Prime member. I can't remember. So I didn't know it till here a while back, but Twitch actually has an export command, and they export them to YouTube. I don't know if that's something I set up previously or not. I don't remember. I'm getting old, guys. I'm losing it. Never had it. Yeah. Alright, so it's keeping me at Mach 0.82, and I'm right at the candy cane. But yeah, this game looks different with Orbix in. Oops. Keyboard command is on, or keyboard input. See, yeah, that's definitely too deep. I gotta change that. Like I said, I got it set to -10. I might go -3 because it's making the valleys too big. Oh, the FMC's turning me. I want to make sure that was an FMC and I didn't disengage the autopilot. Because if I bump my yoke or joystick, it will disengage the autopilot. So that was a planned turn. Cool. Now remember guys, we're going to fly into blizzard conditions. I'll bring that up so you all can see it. Is this still installing? Okay. I'm not logged. Oh, I had the fuel planner up. Guys, normally I would log it to the site, but because we're flying into snow, I didn't log it. And I actually don't know if I have a route flying into there or not. Let's find out. So let's do departure. Hit the K button. It'll scroll down to the Ks. KLAS. There's KLAS. Go to arrivals. Hit the K button. And it will bring Kmci. I gotta fix that. That's not supposed to be blue. The text is supposed to be white. Kmci, I went past it. Ah, there it is. Let's search for flights. See, I didn't have any. And these schedules are based on real routes. I should have some Southwest routes out of here. But my routes are a couple years old. I need to update them. And guys, we are accepting signups. And I wrote a program so it issues awards based on hours flown, miles flown, flights flown. There's your forum badge. Here is, I'll do my profile. So here's the awards that have been issued based on flights. The last one I got was landing rate -10. Greased Platinum. And Stratus B went live, y'all. Wonder what he's playing. And again, here's the site for the free FAA charts, which is exclamation charts in chat. And guys, let's give Stratus B a shout out real quick. So close this. So Stratus B, this Team Sexy founder. Guys, his audio will be muted because I don't want to get DMCA hit. But yeah, go by and check out Stratus B and tell him that I'm Modding Unlimited said, hey! Oh, he's playing Dying Light. He tried to play it yesterday and his internet kept going down. Another reason why I go chase view and then just up a little bit, so I'm not looking through my contrails. Did it play a video? Oh, I wasn't looking. Should have played a 15-second video. Yeah, guys, go over and tell Stratus B that Modding Unlimited said, hey, Team Sexy, baby. Team Sexy approved. I have to put a link in there for Race Labs. I don't think I have that in there, but it was, yeah, this is Race Lab, excuse me, and it is free. But guys, FMC's got the has got the aircraft right now. I am out of coffee, so I'm going to step out of the cockpit real quick, make some coffee. Like I said, FMC's has control of the plane right now, so I've got my anti-ice on, so I ain't got to worry about it freezing up while I'm gone. And we're going to step away, get a cup of Joe, or a couple of cups of Joe, because I have two, and we'll be right back. OMG, folks. I looked outside. I can't see my neighbor a block away. That's how bad it's snowing outside right now. So yeah, that's what we're landing in. So let me do, how am I going to do this? How do I want to do this? Let's do it. I don't know. I was going to bring up my radar on another, like in a picture-in-picture. So the way I can do it, well, I can just do this. There's the actual radar screen. So this is what we're flying into, y'all. And to make sure it's flooding in Arizona. So let's click that and make sure it updates. But this is what we're flying into. And they're already porting 5.5 inches already to my west. This is Kansas City International right here. So that's where we're landing. We're coming in from this way. Our flight route's pretty much going to take us right up this interstate, these interstates. We'll come across, we're going to fly over right here and up through here like this, and then land north. I don't think this will let me zoom in to see the airport. Won't. But right there's the airport. I don't know. Let's do this. Let's see, that's not the airport. That should be the airport, but it's not. I don't see the airport. That's too far north. There's the airport. Well, there's the airport. So if I turn radar back on, so there's the airport. So that's actually off. That's the radar. That's the airport radar. I didn't realize it was that far north of the airport. Must be on a hilltop north or something. That's what we're landing in. I've never seen purple on a radar, so that must be real heavy. I don't know. I don't know what that means. That's freezing rain. I know what that is, and I don't know what that is. Is it rain? I'm trying to remember what red is. That might be freezing rain. Rain, freezing rain, sleet, and snow. Maybe that's what it is. Rain, freezing rain, sleet, and snow. Sleet is when rain freezes as it's falling to the earth. So that yeah, that's the levels. It goes rain, freezing rain, which it freezes on the ground, sleet, and snow. Well, there's drizzle in there somewhere too. Freezing drizzle, drizzle. Yeah. So it goes drizzle, freezing drizzle. Yeah, drizzle, rain, freezing drizzle, freezing rain. That ain't right. Is that right? I'm not sure what order the drizzle and the rain go in. But yeah. But I'm like I said, I'm seeing colors in this winter radar I've never seen before. This yellow is throwing me a curve. So what's this reporting? Hold on, stop it so I can see what it's reporting. Sleet. So yellow is sleet, y'all. Yellow is sleet. Half-inch of sleet. Wow. I know this is snow. That's sleet. So yellow is sleet. So this is rain, heavy rain, sleet, freezing rain. Don't know what that is. Is that light snow? It's heavy snow. I think that's what that is. So yeah, that's what it is. Rain, heavy rain, sleet, freezing rain, light snow, and snow. All right. All right. So that's what we're flying into. Oh, I got some aircraft out in front of me. TCAS only goes out 40 miles, guys. That's a game thing. I don't know how to change it, so there's really no point in having us go beyond 40 because TCAS only shows aircraft out to 40 miles. As long as he's 1,000 plus or minus, I won't get a TCAS warning, or I shouldn't get one if he comes into my circle. This is a TCAS circle. I should see his, if he gets within the 10 mile marker, I'll see his label will pop up. I don't see his lights. He's going to be over here somewhere. Look, there he is. Excuse me. It's a Learjet. This don't match up with what I'm seeing on scope though. Unless I'm crabbing to the right quite a bit. And actually I'm crabbing to the left. Am I going to get a TCAS? Because he's in my circle. Like I said, he's 1,000 above me, so I shouldn't. Say hi, everybody. It's cool now that the AI's got contrails. I like that. That's a little file I dropped in. And I dropped in some new cloud textures as well. Oh yeah, they definitely look different. They definitely look different. So we are roughly about 600 miles out. Again, everybody, go over and tell Stratus B, founder of Team Sexy, go over and tell him that Modding Unlimited said hi. Or better yet, just go over and, oh baby, Team Sexy. Because he's got two emotes that's what they say. You guys want to see the planned route? I'll zoom it out. So that's the departure we left on. Went out and around. Or no, that's the arrival airport. Here's the departure. So we took off from 19 and come around. And flew that way. And what FS Navigator does, if it can't find a waypoint that's in your flight plan, it will put a fix in based on the longitude and latitude. And that's why these are in. FS Navigator doesn't know what those are. Evidently my FS Navigator didn't, the AirAct didn't update. Or it updated wrong. Alright guys, zoom in. Move it up, didn't want to do that. Move it down. Well, let me move it down. You gotta click to move it down. And there's where we're landing. And this is the Jayhawk 6 arrival. But it plans for one right, we're gonna land on one left. Yeah, we're crabbing to the left, way left. Oh, wow. I was going to switch to multiplayer, but I'm going to enjoy the AI, so I'm not going to. My server running? Oh, it is running. Yeah, there's nobody on it, so there's no point in me getting on it. This is the FS9 server. You don't need a client to connect to it. And then this is the X-Plane. This is the X-Plane, P3D, FSX, and Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. This is the server for that. Join FS. I don't think there's anybody on it right now either. Let's see, hubs, public hubs. Yep, there's one guy on. One person flying on the 2020 server. Let's see what he's in. Let's see what he's flying, what aircraft he's in. I think it'll tell me what aircraft he's in. I can't remember. So, he is playing P3D. So that's the only guy flying on that server right now. And guys, I'm going to bring up my browser. And I'm going to make Stratus B my in-flight entertainment. And again, guys, this is a site for the free FAA charts. I'm trying to mute my tab so you all don't hear Stratus. It's not letting me mute. Alright, well, right click it and mute it. It wasn't letting me mute it for some reason. So, Stratus B is going to be my in-flight. He's playing Dying Light 2. I'm dropping my message. At Strat. You're my in-flight movie. And I better put, so he doesn't think I'm in a real flight, I better put FS 2004 in parentheses. I do want to hear if he replies though, so let's turn it down.
Darn it, then there's two. Restore the power and check the fuses. Oh, they keep coming from there. Now I see. Well, that's great. They're just gonna keep coming, I do believe, so. Well, I guess it's meant to have a bunch of these. Holy moly. We can get all that infected trophies. There's that.
You still having internet issues, y'all. Well, Stratus B's not going to be my in-flight entertainment because his internet keeps dropping.
Okay, so. Oh no, it screwed up. Oh, that pisses me off so bad. And I'm like, start the PC. It screwed up the darn things. Welcome back, take it. Unfortunately, I can't get it off this screen. Bradley, Elamona. Unlimited. Lieutenant Mechanic, how y'all doing? I'm trying to figure out how to get off this screen. Let me get that screen. So my whole screen damage now.
He's having technical difficulties over there. We are 400, 500 miles out. Almost, yeah, almost 6. I can't read that number. I don't know if that's a 401.
Make it before it's just going to be a fight all day, and if it is, I'm just going to have to wait and try to see if I can figure out something else. Apparently something's going on with Intermountain Cable, but boy, I wish they'd fix it. Anyway, as soon as I see it drop, because usually I can see it, I got it on the side, I got it just throwing my eyes. Sometimes I can catch it, sometimes all these songs are attacking on this. It's good to see everybody though, by the way, just seeing that. And the mom, welcome back. Bradley, yo, what's up? How you doing? Randy, welcome up. Steady Mechanic, Mud Unlimited, Ghost Club, yeah, appreciate all you guys coming out and hanging out. Hopefully, it's not going to be like this all day. Hopefully, that's the last problem we're going to have. I'll say that. And, it's just going to be all.
Oh, it restarted this game too. I think. I can't tell. But again, guys, give Stratus B a shout out. Go give him a follow. I like a follow. Stratus_B. So guys, this winter storm that I'm flying into starts way down here, like right here, and goes all the way up through here. So when we get to about Oklahoma, western Kansas, we'll be in it. We'll definitely be in it when we get into the Kansas City Center. what major airport we're near. Let's do this. Normally you can mouse over it and it'll tell you what city or state that's in, and it's not doing it. Where's Alamosa at? Is that? I think we're in Colorado right now. I think. Don't quote me on it. What air? Yeah, we're in Denver airspace. So that's we're in Denver Center.
News is got 25 heels still left.
Who's saying it wasn't me? Who's saying that? Who's saying that song? It wasn't me.
Darn it! They just ain't no.
Who's saying that? I gotta search that. It wasn't.
All right. Yeah, go.
Me.
Now where am I going? 19 meters over that way.
Shaggy.
Maybe 26 over this way. Jump it. Very nice. Yeah. That got it. Watching the rain. I tell you, we got a lot of high winds right now, and we're supposed to be getting some rain. Man, this is a mess. We got electricity right there. Okay, let's watch me as bad as I hate to. Now let's go back and search all these guys, because like I say, we need those tokens. And I think that one thing goes down at the bottom. There's our bottom. That's kind of where we started. That's where it wants us to go. Let's check all this real quick. This will take that. Get that. Oh! Ow. I don't even think if I got that. Get that one and that one. Again, all we really want is the zombie trophies, infected trophies. I think that's all of them. And back through the door. Man, that was a train wreck mess. It was shocking. Woo! Son of man, getting a lot of rain then. Where you're at? 5 inches of snow overnight in blizzard conditions at Kansas City, Missouri. Let's head your way. Man, I hope not. It's like 50-something degrees here right now. Actually, I kind of hope it misses. What we got to do here? There we go. I forget I don't hold it long enough. Alright, so pull the cable through. So here we go. A was all the way down at the bottom. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I know it's not going to go all the way.
All right, back to flight.
Oh, wow, we made it. I'm pretty sure if we had run all the way down, it would have run out of it. Because you're going to go so far and it just
Alright, let's check our... Zoom in our map a little closer. Check our radar. Is it still up or did I close it? Yeah, it's still up. So this is what, like I said, guys, this is what we're flying into.
I have no clue where we're supposed to take this.
This is what we're flying into.
Is what it's got. I think I need to go find it first.
Since midnight last night, they're reporting 5.5 inches already.
Oh.
Oh, 7 inches. We're up to 7 inches already.
It's what it is.
So the purple must be the more is. Purple must be like blizzard conditions, maybe?
It scares me if they're going to just jump up and out here.
And we now know that yellow is sleet.
Here anywhere?
Does that say where?
I guess we keep going to that 28 meters there.
West southwest of Lawrence, Douglas County, Kansas. 7 inches already. So the purple's the heavy stuff.
I had to get it fast.
And I don't think news radar shows the purples.
Well, no, not if I can't get it.
I don't know. I've never seen purple on a radar, y'all. But I think we're going to get more than they said we were going to get based on this. Because I think it's still way out here. Let's go see how far. Go here. Oh yeah, it's still way west of us. So let's go. What's the next radar west?
Because it's almost got to be about a straight line.
Let's go see what's going on down here. So Albuquerque, there is none.
There's some electrical parts.
Amarillo.
Rare tools.
So it's already. Let's go here.
Rare tools.
Yep. So yeah, we still got. Everything's moving in our direction, so it's clear down in here.
All right, that's the half.
So it's still coming.
Just next time we have to kind of just go.
Put this in motion so we can see what direction it's headed.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure everything is moving that way. Let's turn storm track on.
Oh, okay, cool. This way it'll actually make it go straighter.
Is it moving east?
That's a good thing, because that's going to be a straighter path instead of all the way around. That's crazy. That was
Looks like that's almost moving due east.
2 feet, 3 feet short. All right, here we go. Now we'll be able, baby. Now we'll be able to go straight through.
Well, this is what we're flying into, guys. That's the whole point of this flight. We're gonna fly into it.
Straight through makes life a lot easier.
Yeah, I think it's still moving.
Get us a quick breath, even though
that's moving northerly, but I think the storm as a whole.
No.
I can't tell.
I messed up getting the breath, didn't I?
I can't tell.
Oh, baby.
Go back to our local radar.
Thuggy doogie. Very nice.
So that's what we're flying into. Now, like I said, this is that's north of the airport. The airport's right here. So that's what we're flying into. And we're flying in from down here.
What question? This is called broadcast.
So that's what we're flying into. Sorry guys, I'm flight simming and modding another stream. I didn't know he was going to be on today. But evidently they got his internet. Well, I thought they had his internet fixed. It's crashed on him once already. I gotta keep an eye on my fuel flow, my fuel too, because I'm down to 4,000. I can't read that. Can't read that either. Yeah, 4,030 pounds. I gotta keep an eye on that. Guys, these are undockable, so you can put them in. So you can put them in an actual virtual cockpit. Like you can buy tablets and move these to tablets, or the gauges, which I bought. I didn't buy the PDFs though. I bought each one of these gauges. I think I bought the 6-pack. Plus the GPS, and it cost me 20, and the panel. So I've got the actual panel that all the gauges fit in, 6 gauges, and the GPS cost me $2,500. Thank you, Trump. Stimulus check. And then I bought the Farm Sim steering wheel and panel. I bought the train driver control panel, and I bought this steering wheel and pedals. So my trucks, my training, or my Farm Sim is going to be my backup steering wheel. And this steering wheel's broke already. I broke the left paddle on it. Sometimes it shifts, sometimes it don't. Sometimes you're thinking that you're in that, sometimes you don't. Looks like we've got into the snow, guys, because see how the clouds just came up? I think this is where the snow starts. Because the weather just updated. Here, you guys want to see the METAR? Let's look at the METAR. Where's my mouse? I can't find my mouse. There it is. So yeah, let's look at the METAR. Alright, so right now where we're our current location, cloud 16, doesn't show any percip at our current location. But we're going to go check out Kansas City's local METAR. So there's Kansas City's local. Visibility is 0.5 of a mile, so it's actually went up a little. Because it was 0.3. And the clouds have raised a little, so it's up to 1,000. It was 200 and 800, now it's 200 and 1,000. And the winds have increased. 360 at 19, so runway 1, gusting to 31. Cool. So 360, we definitely want to land on runway 36 or runway 1. I don't think there is a 36 runway. I think it's 1.
In other words, if we go up here and get our hind end handed to us, we could probably go to the bazaar and get us better clothing.
Quarter mile, still quarter mile visibility. Snow, blowing snow, so that hasn't changed. So yeah, we're definitely flying into it. Oh, there's an aircraft flying over. I seen his contrail before I saw him. How far are we from TOD? Oh, we're quite a ways out from TOD. $400 miles. That's 335, I believe. 360. Yeah, 400. And guys, normally the FMC cruises at 315. I bumped it up because I wanted to get there a little faster. Hopefully we'll get there while the snow's at peak. We are cruising at 29,000. Did I put my route right? Did I put 29,000 in my route? I don't know if I did or not.
We'll take it for the fallen comrades.
To the fallen. And pretty lady, why do you want to exclude your
Pretty lady. Oh my goodness, this guy, I'll tell you.
Hang it in there, guys. We are on the
Find him a comedy club or something.
I'm gonna check my route. I don't know if I put the right flight level in. Yeah, I put 290. Okay. Because east is odd, west is even. And you know how it took me a long time to remember that. And I always thought, and then I thought, okay, think of east even, but the opposite. So now I know. East is odd, west is even. So if I was flying west, I'd be at 28,000, 30,000, 32,000. Got a 27 knot tailwind. Nice. Ground speed's 503. So we're making up some time. I flew yesterday and I had a 100, I think it peaked at 105 crosswind. So we were on the Gidget 2 Turk departure, and we're on the Emporia Jayhawk 6 Emporia transition arrival. A modified Jayhawk 6. I think Jayhawk 6 is actually intended for landing on one right, and I'm going to land on one left. Just because it's closer to the terminal. I won't have supported taxi. MD-83 coming over. Did I ever turn all these lights off? Yeah, I did. Landing lights are off. Logo's off. Wings are off. See, there's the Jayhawk arrival, and there's the Emporia transition. You guys want to see that on? You guys want to see that on the charts? Is my browser still open? Nope, I closed it. So we'll go bookmarks,
You can do it.
terminal procedures.
Again, appreciate all you guys coming out.
All right, guys. So this is the pre-charts page. The link's been coming up. So we're finding the KMCI. Go.
Elevator music.
Didn't I download this already? So we're doing Jayhawk. So here's all your arrivals. Stars are your arrivals. So there's Jayhawk 6. That's page 1. That's page 2.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Joke time. Tell the joke. Tell the joke. Oh, okay. Never mind. No more jokes.
Oh, is it downloading it? Yeah, but downloading it. So let's click this one so it downloads it as well. And then we want to open this one. This is Acrobat Reader, y'all. Alright, so this doesn't show. There's Emporia. So let's go full screen.
Well, that's lovely.
And zoom this in.
Is this where we're all going to die?
So 3,100 feet is what it wanted us to come in at. At or above 3,100.
Holy moly, that's a big building.
To Noah's.
50 floors.
So let's go to page 2. Can I open? I can't have 2 open at the same time, can I? I can if I do this.
That looks like guns or something.
So this is page 2.
He's getting ready to
Zoom in.
That's
All right, here's the Emporia transition. From over Emporia VORT VORTAC via Emporia Radio 039 and MCI Radio 232 to Jayhawk intersection. Tense.
Again, I think because I just wasn't.
Landing Kansas City, 1 left.
Oh, well, okay, I was wrong.
Hoots. There we go. And then expect radar vectors to final.
I'm telling you, zip right up there. Aha! Oh, that's lovely.
So, when we go back to page 1. Did it close it?
Well, those blow up. That's great.
Where'd it go?
That's good to know.
There it is.
They're blow up zombies.
So yeah, it wants us to come in at 3,100 feet. That's minimum safe.
Them blow up zombies don't seem like they're going to be fun at all.
So we can change our FMC.
Talk to Matt. Check for survivors.
So Emporia at 3,100. EMP at 3,100. So let's change our FMC. So
Well, he's down. He won't be needing that.
glad I checked that because we're way high right now. 250. We'll go 3,200. $250, 3,100. See, it's supposed to change. Those are supposed to drop down to meet that, and they're not. So we'll do it again. 250, 3,100. And we're going to change this to 180 at 3,100. Then we're having me come in low early. Alright, FMC's program. And dash is where we turn final. So it should want me to start descending, I think. Did we cross over? No, we haven't crossed over TOD yet. So when TOD gets close, I'll Set that to 3100. All right, guys. FMC's program for our employer transition arrival. Jayhawk 6 arrival. Of course, we won't be getting radar vectors because we have no ATC on right now. So we're just going to fly at 30,000 feet, 3,100 feet till we get to Dashi. And as you can see, it said something about a Hoosie. Hoosie. There's Hoosie. Hoosie's already in my flight plan. And see, the FS built this based on Citizen Stars because my FS build's got the current cycle in it. I put dashing and stuff in because those are the runway waypoints. All these I put in. Oh, I didn't read the missed approach part because it put boiler in as the missed approach. Hold at boiler at 4,000 feet. So what the aircraft will do, if I miss approach, there's a takeoff go around button if I click it, which is hidden right here. If I get close to the runway and I don't think I'll make it down in time, or for some reason I have to go around, I click that button and the plane will go around and hold it at boiler. Or bowler. Bowler. I don't know how to pronounce that. Again, guys, go check out the founder of Kmci. Stratus B. Looks like he was playing Hunt Showdown in that clip. He's playing Dying Light 2 right now. But go check him out and tell him, give him a follow, guys, and tell him that Modded Unlimited said, hey, old baby Team Sexy. And again, guys, the charts are at exclamation charts. And be sure and check out my YouTube channel. I got merch, but I can't remember the command for it. But I think Stream Elements auto announces my merch. It might be exclamation merch. And I'm out of coffee again, guys. We're going to step out of the cockpit and go make some because I have no stewardess. You know what? Yeah, I got to hurry up because I got my center tank's down to 1,700. Well, I looked out the door while I was up and I can actually see my neighbor's house down the block, so the snow's let up a little bit. Alright guys, FMC's programmed according to the star. Alright. My pipe's empty. Not need to find my other pipe. This one's due for cleaning. I'm starting to taste yucky. I think I'm out of pipe cleaner though. Sorry guys, I smoke on camera. Is that a contrail in front of me? That is a contrail. Evidently a plane went by while I was gone. Is that a contrail or is that a cloud layer? That might be a cloud layer. Yeah, guys, definitely go and give Stratus B a follow. I'm telling him that Monty Unlimited said hi. Oh baby, Team Sexy. Part of the stream team, Team Sexy stream team. Guys, I'm flying and then I've got him up on the other monitor, but I've got the volume turned down so I can mod his stream. Because I don't know. There's another mod. Oh no, that's Nightbot. I was looking to see if there's another streamer. Oh, there's another mod on, so I don't have to mod it. But he's my in-flight entertainment right now. I sent him a message telling me it was my in-flight movie. That's code for I'm streaming. No, it's not. I do have a code word for restroom break. It's called coffee. Going to get coffee. So if I tell you I'm going to get coffee and I've been gone 3 to 5 minutes, I actually went and got coffee. If I'm only gone a minute, I didn't go get coffee. And again, guys, this overlay is an app, so it works with any game. It's called Race Labs Apps. It was actually developed for iRacing, but it works with anything. This is the free version, because I only use it for the chat. But it'll do track overlays, position overlays, lap time overlays. It does quite a bit of stuff. Now, some of that's premium. And I don't know if he ever got the track overlay done or not. I don't know if it ever got released, but he was working on it. And guys, when the flight sim flickers, that's a weather update. Flight Sim's always done that. I don't know why. You can usually tell when the weather updates because this needle will jump and come back, or the altitude will change a bunch. So what I originally thought was a contrail is actually another cloud layer. And we got one below us, that one, and that one. So there's 3 cloud layers right now. And where are we at right now? I think I can click, can I click airports? Yeah, we didn't draw any air. So KGBD is the nearest airport. There's an aircraft behind me that's 2,000 feet above me. Oh, so well, that's Wichita. That's Saline. So we're in Kansas, more or less. So we're in the snow. It's snowing below us. And we're 80 miles from TOD. Let's move that out 1 notch. So we're going to set our thing to, we'll go ahead and set it to 3,100. And what will happen, guys, when the FMC crosses TD, it will start its descent to whatever I have set here. And actually, I want to change that. I think I can do this by just going /3100, and it'll keep the speed as it is. Yeah, it did. All right. And that's according to the chart. It said to cross Emporia at 3,100. And 3,100 all the way in. And again, guys, exclamation charts. The charts are free. They are FAA charts. And they are the current cycle. And how you know is you look at the chart, and my chart's still up. They're dated. Here's the date. And that's how you know they're current. And there are people out there that sell charts. They're not current. So I consider it a scam. But they also put on them not is for, they'll put down here simulation purposes only. But these are actual FAA charts, y'all. Well, there you see there's Emporia at 31. Who's at 31? Oh, rugby. I didn't see rugby, but rugby's not in my pipeline. I'm taking a different one. But there's Jayhawk. Turbojets landing north. Expect 12,000 at Jayhawk. Excuse me. There's Kansas City downtown. I think we fly over that onto the approach, I think.
to rethink on that.
I'm trying to remember now. One. Which way is north? I don't see the north, and this should be north. Because that's northwest of Kansas City. And I'm due east of that airport. I'm about 70 miles east of that airport.
Come on, grappling hook. Where you at?
All right, so
No?
I wish this weather button actually, is there, oh there ain't, there is a weather button. Is that weather? Too bad it don't work. Oh, fuel, I gotta change over to my other tank. So, center on, wings off. Alright guys, we're on the wing tanks now. And the theory is, guys, the reason you burn out of the center, in the event of a crash, you've got no fuel to burn. Because the wings are going to break, or should break off and burn as they break off. So it increases your chances of survival and not being burnt to death. Worst case scenario. Alright, so we gotta get out of keyboard here, or it won't let me do any input. And see if that's on and I click my keyboard. See what happens? So I can have keyboard input for flaps and gear and all that. I gotta turn keyboard input off. Outside air temp is -13. And the weather just drew in, so this is the snow we're flying into. Now earlier, it was blizzard conditions, but I'm looking outside right now and the wind here has died down. And like I said, I can see my neighbor's house a block away. I'm right on the edge of town. I'm right at the city limits, so the town is north and east of me. There's only 3 houses on my block. They're out at the end of the block. So I can look down the road to the east and see my neighbor a block away. And a while ago, earlier, I couldn't see his house. But I checked MEDAR earlier. Visibility in Kansas City was a quarter mile. It was less than 400 meters. And I believe anything under 500 meters is Cat 3, which means you have to auto land. You don't touch the controls till the gear are on the runway. Alright guys, we're 20 miles from POD. 15 miles from TOD. See, my range ring's on 20. So that's 20, 15, 10, 5. I'm going to flip this over to plan. And there's the plan. Alright, we're 5 miles from TOD. Again, we'll check weather real quick. I'm not
Anybody
too
new,
worried
sub the
about.
channel, and again, like taking those breaks. And again, I only take a break when we do
So
like back to
KMCI,
so,
let's switch this
preview when you're
and switch it back for us to do an update.
thank you so very much. And again, appreciate all you guys coming out.
So
Big John, thanks for that.
this is This is the actual MEDAR.
And Sergeant Game
This is the decoded MEDAR.
from 711.
So winds are 360 at 19, gusting to 28. Still a quarter-mile visibility. Snow PL. I don't know what PL it means. Blowing snow. I don't know what that means either. Visibility's back down to 3/10, y'all.
And so away we go, I guess.
Altimeter's 3013. So yeah, we're still a quarter-mile visibility. So yeah, this is going to be fun. And we should be starting our descent. Are we descending? Yes, we are. Wow, look at that. I've never seen square clouds before. So here we go. We are descending into Kansas City, y'all. We're descending at 3,000 feet per minute. Is that right? See the altimeter jump back a little bit? That's weather updated. I got a stomach ache. I drank too much coffee. So the star said to cross Emporia at 31, at or above 3,100 feet. And that's minimum safe, I believe, which is 1,000 above. And I think that's due to radar towers or radio towers in the area. Because there's a bunch of radio and TV towers in and around Kansas City. I'm watching my FMC to see if it's going to slow me down. Because due to noise abatement, you can't do above 250 knots below 10,000 feet unless instructed to do so by an instructor, or instructor, air traffic controller, which 9 times out of 10 you won't be. And let's do this. I want to see Emporia. So yeah, we're going to cross Emporia at 3,100. Based on our current speed and rate of descent, that's what this arc is. That's where we'll be at 3,100 at. If that starts going above that, I'll manually slow the plane down. All right, at 1,800 we set our altimeter. I think it said it was 3011. I'll auto set it with the Bravo key. Once it gets to 17,000, I'll hit the Bravo key. And that'll make this move. Alright, there's the Jayhawk arrival waypoint. So altimeter set at 17.5. I kept hitting the B key to reset it. It reset at 17.5. Alright, so now the arc's way within the boundary. So we can actually start slowing down. And we're going to flip the manual. Start slowing this baby down. I don't trust the FMC to slow it down. And we're going to start backing this off. And use some spoilers. That arc before the waypoint. As we slow down, that arc will start moving closer. See, the FMC was going to start slowing me down to right here. And I know this plane has a problem with slowing down with that steep of a descent. So that's the reason I did it manually. We're going to go to 240. I just realized this plane doesn't have a yaw damper switch. I just want to keep that arc in front of the waypoint. Or a little beyond, because it said 3100 or above. Be at 250 before I get to 10,000 feet. See, I've got the air brake on and it's not slowing down like it should, or like you would think it would. This plane's 1,400 feet below me. I'm trying not to cross at the same. I want to keep him within 1,000 feet below me. Gets within this circle, he's within 1,000 feet, I'll get a TCAS warning. Alright, we're at 250, so we're good there. Check my altimeter one more time. When we get to 240, we can do flaps. Alright, 10,000 feet, gear, landing lights on, logos on, wings on. I've already set my landing altitude. This is for cabin pressure purposes, y'all. Alright, we can do flaps until we get a yellow line. There we go. Now he's 600 above. So we're good there. We're still gonna get a TCAS, but No, we won't. Once he gets 1,000 feet above me, I won't get a TCAS warning. And we slowed down so I can turn the air brake off. Alright, I won't get a TCAS now because he's 1,000 above, 1,700 above. There he is. It's a Baron. It's a Baron. We're 15 miles from Emporia. So we're going to lose 4,000 feet in 15 miles. Decrease our rate a little more. I'm at 240. Why am I doing 250? See, for some reason the throttle's not cutting back. It's only going to... I don't know why it's doing that. The autopilot's not cutting it to keep me at 240. It's like the autopilot's not working. There, now it's slowed down. It's only going to 38. It won't go any lower. I'll go to 1,000 feet per minute. I don't care if I land a little. Oh, there's the weather, y'all. The weather updated. This is what I expected the fly and do. So here we go. Check my altimeter. Alright, we're good there, so go out to see the next waypoint. And you guys want to see it on the big map? Here we are. We're on. This is J. We're getting ready to cross Jayhawk now, and I'll clean up the flight plan. There you go. There's the planned route into our arrival. And Dashy, we will turn final. Oh, I gotta set up my radios for final. I haven't done that yet. You know how I know I haven't done that yet? No course. So we go in NIT 110.5. So 110.5. 110.5. Oops. 110.5, and I always set my course last. That way, if I look up and see a course set, I know I've set my radios. And after we cross Hoots, we'll slow to 180 or 240, 220. And we'll cross Dashy at 180. Or we'll slow to 180 after we cross Dashy. I no, there's no approach selected. I really don't need the FMC anymore. Once we cross Dashy, I'll do the speed manually. I don't trust the FMC to do it. And guys, this diamond tells you where you're at based on your planned altitude. It tells you if you're too low, too high. Kansas City's busy today, guys. So this is what it looks like in blizzard conditions in Flight Sim. As you see, the landing lights and everything are on. And there's the landing lights. These are called wing lights. Guys, I land in chase view so it gives me depth perception. But I think this is going to end up being an instrument landing because I think we're Cat 3 right now. Guys, the flap schedule is on the main panel right here. I think it's 240, 220. I just go by the yellow line. I deploy flaps until the yellow line pops up. So if you let your speed to get to that into that or a little beyond, you're safe to do your next flaps. And I just know at 240 I can go 3 degrees or 5 degrees of flaps and still be in the yellow. You know what, I might leave that on so I know where the airport is. Of course, I'm going to know by the line. When we get to Hoots, I'll slow to 220. That's Jayhawk. That's Hoots. I didn't see any speed restrictions on that chart, but I didn't really look. I just know it's 250 below 10,000. And guys, just for reference, here's what we're flying into. We'll click this to make sure it's been updated. Yeah, they've already got 7 inches.
Oh, maybe to right there?
And the airport's right here.
Nope.
Here, we'll zoom in. I'll turn radar off. That's the airport right there.
I'm liking this.
So, center that, turn radar back on.
For days, though, you run out of stuff.
So that's radar, or that's
All right, well,
the airport.
This is the right
That's what we're flying into.
Over to there definitely didn't seem to help.
And that is some heavy snow, y'all.
That would be really nice if we could swing up to that, but I just don't think we could swing up to that. Right there.
I hope that ain't freezing rain, because that's freezing rain.
But we can
Is that
swing
freezing
over
rain?
here, right?
I can't tell if that's the same color as that.
I feel like we just went. I feel like we just went down. Like, oh, and there's a up.
But these are reports, snow reports. 7 inches, 5.5 inches. So yeah, we're definitely getting some weather. Oh yeah, I'm seeing snow on the windscreen now. For those of you that just got here, we'll show you the METAR. Here's the chart. Here's the arrival we're coming in on. This is Jayhawk 6 with Emporia transition. We just crossed Jayhawk en route to
It's
Hoops,
easy to get up there, so let's just take a peek.
3100. And I don't see any speed restrictions.
There's that. There's that. That won't pull us up, will it?
So
No, that'd be
that's
too easy.
and this is exclamation charts. This is where I got this chart at. They're free FAA charts based on the current cycle. I cannot stress that enough. Free. If you're buying U.S. charts,
I just have
you're
no
being
idea.
scammed, y'all. And how you know it's current, they're dated. Oh, we haven't crossed Jayhawk yet. We are 18 miles out of Jayhawk. That's 20 miles, that's 10 miles. So 15 would be right about there. Here we can go out one. We're within 20. This is AI aircraft around us, 1,800 feet above me. So we're going to slow to 220 when we cross Jayhawk. And we'll start slowing to 180 just before we turn final. Look at the pretty snow. Want to see it outside? Check my altimeter. Should be 3011. That's 3013 right now. We're not in. We must not be in the Kansas City weather station yet. We're probably still in Wichita's. But I think Kansas City reported 3011. Where's my...
And into there, Candy. Look at there.
Where's it at? I don't see
Slowly
it. Oh, it is 3013. Okay. Getting some wind. See if my thing moves. So we're definitely getting some gust. I forgot what it was. Gusting to 35, I believe it said. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be a manual landing or auto landing. Because it's only a quarter mile visibility, and I think Cat 3 is if visibility is below 500 meters. So I'm not going to see the runway till I'm almost on it. So this is pretty much going to be an auto land, which is authorized because it's a Cat 3. This is a Cat 3 aircraft. I don't know if it's Cat 4 or not. Cat 4, I believe, is zero viz. I have to look, guys. I don't remember. I think there's Cat 3, Cat 4, and Cat 5. I don't remember. I know there's Cat 3. I just don't remember the specifications for Cat 3. And I'm pretty sure we've met the requirements for Cat 3. Which is, like I said, an auto land. Oh, I can turn my, well, we're at 0, so I'm going to leave my, we're below freezing, so I'm going to leave my de-icers on. And we can start slowing to 220. And guys, I'm going to take a restroom break real quick. I just looked outside. We're not getting the wind that Kansas City's getting right now, which is good. My hair's got between down my collar and making me itch. That aircraft's close. He's within 1,000 feet. I might get a TCAPS warning on him. This one right here. Oh no, I won't. I'm turning away. Alright guys, I think we're direct dashy now. I'm curious to see if he's going to cross into my circle and I'll get a TCAS warning. But I think Flight Sim keeps aircraft off the arrival routes. This guy's descending. I wonder where he's flying into. He's landing somewhere. He might be on his base leg. No, you wouldn't be base. Because I'm not on base. Yeah, I'm on base. I'm on my base right now. This would be considered a base. 45-degree base, but it's a base. Alright, we're getting close enough to the airport that I'm going to undock that. I'm going to use it as a moving map / GPS. And I want to move it down. I'm not going to turn, I'm going to leave my anti-ice on. I'm not going to turn it off. Too cold. Too cold. Let's move this up. I don't care to see my waypoints. I just want to be able to see the airport. And I want this for taxi purpose. Well, I know where to taxi at because... Alright, we're 2300 AGL right now. That's AGL. We're 10 miles from finals. We're slowing to 180. Oops, wrong way. And we'll watch our flaps for a flap schedule. I think I can go another degree of flaps because I'm at 220. Alright, glide slopes active but not alive. Flaps. And because we're at 180, we can go gear down. Alright guys, this is where we find out if it's going to be a auto land or if I'm going to get to land it. I think due to visibility, it's going to be an auto land. We're 13 miles out of Dashi. When this starts moving in, I'll click the APP button. $2,300 AGL. This is radar. Is that called radar altimeter? It tells you how far above ground level you are. Let's zoom this in a little more. And let's flip this over to a knit. So we can land at 130, but we got 35 knot gusts, so we're going to land at about 150. Looks like we're going to have a 20 knot headwind when we land. So it's your landing speed plus wind. So about 140, 150. Alright, glide slope, we're below it. We're below it and to the left. Of course, we know we're to the left. Boy, I'm getting bounced around. This is your turn indicator. That's how I know I'm getting bounced around. 2200 AGL. Gear is down, flaps are down. Flaps are not down yet because I'm not reducing my speed once I turn. I'm waiting for this to go live. We are way below glide slope. Way below. I can't see diddly. Want to see it from the outside, Joe? Look at there. Nasty. I don't want to stay in external too long or I miss the glide slope capture. See, once this starts moving, I can click the APP button and the Command B button, and the plane will capture the glide slope. Come on, it should start moving any minute. There it goes. Alright guys, Channel 1 has captured the glide slope. Of course, POW, I'll slow to 170. Alright, let's start slowing to 170. We'll slow to 160 at Mama. I haven't got an outer marker unless I missed it. I didn't see the outer marker thing come up. Did I miss it? Alright, slow to 160. And get ready for flaps full. Alright, glide slope. We're on the glide slope. Slow to 150. And flaps full. Well, a little early, but oh well. Now guys, this is definitely going to be an auto land because I can't see diddle. Usually when I'm 2500 AGL, I'll take over. It didn't even warn me that we were 2500. This is definitely going to be an auto land. Alright, move my coffee cup. Get my joystick over here and get it ready without disengaging the autopilot. What's it say my landing weight is? 120 speed, so I can slow to 140. We got a 21 knot.
1,000.
Oh, scared the living hell out of me. 23 knot headwind. Can't see diddle. So this is going to be an auto land, y'all. When we get to 500 feet, if I can't see the runway or lights, it's an auto land. We're below glide slope. Why are we below glide slope?
500.
I need to increase my speed. The
400.
We're above glide slope. Why are we above it?
300.
Oh, we got kind of a runway.
200.
I can see runway, but there we go.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Reverser's on.
Rotate.
We're not rotating. Woohoo! That was fun, folks. Alright, reverser's off. Let's taxi to the runway, or to the parking. Flaps up. Turn. Zoom in so I can see the taxiways. How fun was that? Yeah, that was definitely an auto land, guys. I didn't see the runway in time to take control. And actually, Cat 3, you don't touch anything till it's geared out, till gear are on the ground. But it is definitely snowing here. We'll go back and park at Terminal A. So this is Terminal A. This is Terminal B. This is Terminal C. And this airport is being redone right now. They're going to put all the terminals in one building. So it'll be one big arc. These buildings in front of me are the cargo buildings, like FedEx, DHG, or whatever it is, D something. FedEx, UPS and all that. This is all the cargo. This is cargo here. Well, that's cargo. Like I said, FedEx, DLH, UPS. That got my heart rate up a little bit, y'all. But that was fun. Definitely not BFR conditions. The wind's even messing with me on the ground. Gusting to 25. Alright, this is my terminal. This is the turn to Terminal A. That's Terminal A in front of us. And because it's in front of, there's a gate directly in front of us, we're just going to go straight. Welcome to Kansas City, everybody. Hope everybody enjoyed the flight. I know I did. Wow, I haven't flown in blizzard conditions in a while. But it was definitely fun. And then, like I said, guys, there's the in-game weather. And here it is on radar. That's what we flew into. And we landed right here.
Holy cow, nobody, I didn't think to even look right there. Okay.
And Arkansas is getting thunderstorms.
That was not cool. That was not cool at all.
So there you go. Well, guys, I appreciate everybody that stopped by. And thanks for the follows and the subs. But we're going to go over and watch Stratus B play some
I guess we're going to have to go over
Dying Light 2 while I go eat. So,
crap.
again, everybody, thanks. Appreciate it.
That'll catch us. I wasn't thinking
And let's
that.
go tell Stratus B that Modding Unlimited said, hey.
So you can run up these things. F, 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 F. F, 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 F.